G'day guys, how we going? Just a quick update. I got the headers on and I got an issue. The rear pipe where it joins the headers leaking. The gasket is it's failed. So I've just got off the phone to an Indian dealer. The gaskets are $60 each Australian, so they don't keep them in stock, and so they'd have to order them in. He's given me a mob in America to try and get them off. He reckons I can probably get them in about 9 or 10 days, which would be well faster than what he can get them. Anyway, so that's where the situation lies at the moment. I've got, I'm gonna have to wait. I can't ride it, can't tune it. Now it's trying to flame and rain. Yeah, I can't ride it, can't tune it. So I asked him if it was worthwhile trying pulling it off. Pulling the pipe off and turn the gasket around, so reversing it, and he said it's worth a try. I'm just going to order a set of gaskets anyway. I'll try doing that. I might be able to get it sorted. I told him what brand they were, and he said he has issues with the rear pipe as well. He's replaced, or he's installed a few of them, and he himself has had issues with installing them. They just don't fit right on the rear cylinder. I watched a video on the net of a guy putting it on a 111 and they fell on. 116 is obviously a little bit different. They must use the same pipe for both. And the original pipes have a flange that is movable. If these had that, that'd be a lot better. They'd fit a lot better. So they obviously do it the cheapest way, and that's the issue at the moment. So leaking gasket, you're gonna have to wait for a gasket. I'm going to try and pull it off and turn it around and see what happens with this one, see if I can crush it a different direction. And that's all there is to it. I made a couple of modifications to it. There's a few bits and pieces that just would not fit with the standard mufflers, and I talked to the technician about that at the Indian dealership. I rang up and he said they are a bitch. I told him what I did, and he's sort of like, wow, he goes, I never thought about doing that before. So he goes, you'll keep that in mind. So I'll show you what I've done, and we'll have a look at it, and I can, show you what it looks like on the bike. Righto, so here we go. I don't have the side plate on it because everything's got to come off again, but that's the system on the bike. The colour doesn't quite match, well, not quite match, it just doesn't match. So there's a chance I might take the shields off again at a later date and repaint them. The parts that I had trouble fitting were the cones. They stopped about there, and there was no way they were going to fit on there straight. It was ridiculous the way they were made. They're obviously made to fit their pipes and their pipes only. So what I did there was, I'll get the camera under here. None of this is bolted up yet because all this has got to come off, but I put a relief cut in the cone, and that allowed me to expand it so I could fit it further over the muffler. And then I drilled and tapped the 2 screws, or 2 holes for the screws that hold the cone on. Then the issue with the leak is up in there on that side of the header where it joins, and it has a pretty significant leak. It's it's not good, it's bad. So I talked to the tech about it, and so I'm gonna order some gaskets. I should have ordered them to start with. I went to order them before. They told me that it was a 6 weeks wait where I went to get them from before. And they're an Indian dealer, but they're not wholly and solely Indian. They do multiple motorcycles. That's where I bought the bike from. So I thought I'll just try and fit them without the gaskets, and it didn't work. I don't have the time to pull the pipe back off today because I got to get my truck ready and I got to go to work. So I'll poke this thing back in the shed for another week. I'm going to contact this mob in America, and I'm going to see if I can get a set of gaskets for it, and the bike can then get tuned if I can stop the leak. So, all right, that's just a quick update. Not much more to go on about this. It is definitely louder, but also what's making it louder is the leak on the rear pipe. So we'll sort that out, and then I'll get a volume test on it. I didn't go ahead and do a pre-header sound check. I just wanted to get in and get it done. Most of you have seen these. It's hard to tell on the internet anyway how they sound, so I'll just I'll get this thing fixed up, get it tuned, and then we'll be able to ride it. All right guys, stay safe, stay upright. See you later.